People who are sensitive to energy, so your empaths, your psychics, and your mediums, oftentimes are sensitive to all sorts of other things too. So they're not just sensitive to energy. It's not that narrow scope that they're sensitive to. They're oftentimes sensitive to smell, to taste, to touch, to sound. All of their sensations tend to be heightened. They oftentimes have a list of items that they react or respond to from a food or dietary standpoint. Not to say that they're allergic to a bunch of stuff, but that they respond and react to them and such, end up avoiding them, right? These folks oftentimes are more sensitive to medications. So there can be a longer list of medications that they either don't respond or react well to, or that they're sensitive. So they have a lower dose of medication. They can be sensitive to things like sunscreen, makeup, the way that clothes feel on their body, the level of stimulation from an environment. So crowds can be very overstimulating for lots of people who are sensitive to energy. It can come down to like small things that you may think are idiosyncrasies about you, but they're really having to do with your sensitivity. So I'm going to give you an example about myself. I'm really sensitive to the way that glasses or cups feel when the rim touches my lip. So you will frequently see me drink out of specific glasses, oftentimes wine glasses. So I drink water out of a wine glass because I like the way that it feels on my lip. I'm really, really sensitive to the way that things come in contact with my body. So something very large and bulky on my lip doesn't feel good. And so I will make the choice oftentimes to avoid drinking if I can't find a glass or a cup that feels good against my skin. Having said that, I'm also really sensitive to dehydration. Staying well hydrated is a huge thing for me. So will I get dehydrated? No. But if I have the option of picking a particular glass or cup, I will absolutely do that. So just know that if you're somebody who's sensitive to energy, you may be sensitive to all sorts of other things, and you may have kind of chalked them up to, oh, those are my idiosyncrasies, or those are just quirky little things about me. And oftentimes it's actually your sensitivity to the world. So it's not a bad thing, but it is something to know about yourself and to accommodate for, or desensitize yourself to. But I think that it's nice to acknowledge that lots of times that's what's going on for folks. So I hope that was helpful. Feel free to check out other videos that I have posted.